Hey guys, it is me, Lee, with MicrowaveMoney.com, coming at you with another video in the 30 videos in 30 days for the Come Up Entrepreneur. I am so excited to have you here with me again. Today it is day 6 and I am thoroughly surprised that I am still committed, because this is very nerve-wracking to talk to a camera in a room where no one's listening. But hopefully someone will listen. But that is neither here nor there. During this series, I've talked about a lot of different things, from being authentic to identifying internal objections. And in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about overcoming internal objections. I don't have a surefire formula for overcoming internal objections for you, because I don't know who you are. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you want to accomplish. But I do know that one thing that helps me overcome internal objections that I've had in the past, and I still have internal objections, and I think I've kind of briefly spoken about some of them in these videos. One thing that I do that is really helpful is to identify the objection and then map out the objections. Like, I set goals for myself. I create a plan to overcome the objection. Sometimes your internal objection is not feeling qualified. Like, I don't have enough experience to do this, so why would someone listen to me? Why would somebody pay me? I don't know anything about video editing. I don't know how to copyright. Whatever your internal objection is, it's sometimes, well, for me, a lot of times it is based in a lack of confidence in my own ability, based on not having confidence in what I already know, what I already have, and what I'm able to apply. So one thing I do is I set out some goals. Like these videos, this is a secret that I'm telling earlier in the series that I plan on doing, but I've outlined all of these videos from day 1 to day 30 in details. I have the topic. If you read the description box, you will see a script that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about now, but it gave me some ideas about questions I've had about overcoming internal objections, and questions that I've heard about overcoming internal objections. And in the video, I talk about overcoming internal objections, but I don't go by the script fully. But by creating that script ahead of time, I already have an idea of what I'm going to talk about in these videos, because these videos are nerve-wracking to me. I have a fear of, not necessarily a fear of talking to a camera, but I'm not a great orator. That's just the reality of my life. And these videos will help me improve, and I totally understand that and I appreciate that, but that doesn't make them easier. Knowing the benefit of them doesn't necessarily make it easier for me to get in this room and sit in front of this camera and talk about these topics. So with that, it's very helpful for me to outline some goals for myself. What am I going to do to get over my fear of sitting in front of a camera? Well, the first thing I did was I started watching YouTube videos. And I've been doing this for many years, and I've always admired people who regularly publish videos of them speaking. I like the daily vloggers as well, but I like to see people who actually just sit in front of a camera and talk, because that's pretty much what public speaking is, talking in front of a camera, except for the camera's actually, hundreds of people. And one day I hope to be able to stand in front of people and give them information, because I have a lot of valuable information to share with people. So I did research I watched videos and watched people talk, and I realized the same, things I'm insecure about. Like I take deep swallows a lot, and to me that's annoying, but it's just a factor of who I am. I work on it, but I'm not perfect at it. I also use a lot of audible pauses, like and I try not to do that, but if I don't say and I will speak really slowly, and that's also annoying. So pacing is another aspect of getting better at making these videos. So after I studied people who actually do videos, I did a little research on the kind of equipment that I would need to actually, edit the videos, because editing videos is a large aspect of publishing videos. Now for these videos, I do one shot. I do have a little experience with editing in Adobe Premiere, but it's very little, and the program is very cumbersome, so it's not something that I'm comfortable doing. And if I had to edit these videos in Adobe Premiere every day, you wouldn't be getting them every day. That's just a simple fact. So as you can tell, I have knowledge of at least one program that I would need to edit a video. The next thing I did was, I have a very expensive DSLR camera, but in order to use that DSLR camera, I would have to use that Adobe Premiere program, and I'm not having it. That is not what is up for me. So I thought about using my internal camera on my computer, but it's very grainy. So I did some research and found out that Logitech has some really decent external cameras, and I purchased a pretty cheap one. It's not the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive, and I got it. And this camera quality is not the highest camera quality, but it's sufficient. I've seen worse and I've seen better, but this is what I decided to go with. So I did research on a camera that would be sufficient for my needs, and I purchased it. And then I planned out the videos. I said, okay, I really need to get over this fear, and one thing that can help me get over the fear is just knowing what I will be able, what I know and what I can talk about. And from there, this is what you have. Like, this is where we are today with overcoming my own personal internal objection. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know where you are in your business. I don't know how advanced you are in your copywriting efforts. But what I do know is, if you want to improve, if you want to get better, you can. You have to decide for yourself what you want for yourself, and then make steps towards achieving that. And as I just outlined, just set your goal. My goal is to create 30 videos in 30 days, and then create a plan. First thing, do research. Research other people who are doing what you want to do. Research the equipment that you will need. Research everything about what you want to accomplish as much as you can. Again, don't get overwhelmed or bogged down in the research. Just do enough research to get you started. I wasn't ready for this getting in front of the camera experience. But guess what? If I waited until I was ready, I would never be ready. And that's really what it is. Internal objections prevent you from doing what you know you're capable of doing, or you in some way hope you're capable of doing. And they don't add anything of value to your life. So with that, I feel like I'm getting very long-winded about this video, but you just honestly, a part of my philosophy is, we are only as great as we hope to be. If you don't want to be better than you are, then you're not going to be better than you are. But if you hope to be better than you are, then you can be better than you are. You have the potential to be better than you are. And if you work toward becoming better, you will be better, just in the process of attempting to be better. So with that, I'm going to extend the invitation to explore the description box down below. There you will find some links that are very helpful, in my opinion. And I believe that there's some great quality information in the description box. You can learn more about the Right Plan Quick Launch course, which is a copywriting course for beginners. And you can also find out more about my book, Everything You Need to Know to Start Your Business Today. And you can also find out some great things about the website MicrowavedMoney.com. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you for another great video tomorrow.